Hi everybody, এই ভিডিওতে আমি ইম্পর্টেন্ট কোয়েশ্চেন ইন পাইথন প্রোগ্রামিং বিসিএ 4 সেম ম্যাকআউট 2024 এর জন্য ডিসকাস করছি। তো এই ভিডিওটা দেখার আগে তোমরা ডেফিনেটলি চ্যানেলটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করো, কারণ অনেক স্টুডেন্ট আছে যারা ভিডিও দেখছে বা চ্যানেলটা সাবস্ক্রাইব না করে চলে যাচ্ছে। তো সাবস্ক্রাইব দ্য চ্যানেল, কারণ এই এক একটা ভিডিও বানাতে অনেকটা সময় নষ্ট হয়, অনেক প্ল্যান করে বানাতে হয়। তো দেখা মিন হচ্ছে যে পরিমাণ ভিউ হবে সেই পরিমাণ সাবস্ক্রাইব করে নেবে। তো লেটস স্টার্ট। ফিচার্স অফ পাইথন, পাইথনের ফিচার্স কি কি আছে? What are the features of Python programming? Data types of Python programming. What are the different data types? Explain all data types in Python programming. Explain all operators of Python. This is a question of 10 marks each. Features of Python. Explain those features. Data types. Different data type. Explain all operators of Python. So this is the first important questions on the Python programming. Next page. Explain different branching with the syntax flowchart. Example. We have to write syntax, flowchart, and example. If else, if else, and nested branching. That can be nested if else, nested if else. All branching need to be write syntax, flowchart, and example. Explain different looping with the syntax, flowchart, and example. For loop, while loop, nested for, infinite loop. How to create infinite loop, how to create for loop, how to create nested for loop, how to create while loop. These are the basic questions of Python programming. The next page. Difference between. These differences are most important differences. Break versus continue. Local versus global variables. Pass by value, pass by reference. You can write these differences as a paragraph wise or column wise. List versus tuple. All four differences are very, very important. Next, what is function? What is function definitions? Function calling. Explain with example. Explain different types of arguments. There are four types of argument. We need to define these arguments. Default argument, parameterized argument, position argument, keyword arguments. So we have to give the example of each and every argument. These are the most important questions. Explain precedence and associativity of operators. Explain type conversion functions in Python. Next page. What is class and objects? Give an example how class and object works. Explain class variable, instance variable, or object variable with example. What is self? Why self is required? Explain data hiding or encapsulation. Both terms are same, data hiding and encapsulations with examples. Next page. What is constructor? Features of constructor, types of constructor, different types of inheritance. The most important questions in this page. Next, explain method overloading and method overriding. What do you mean by method overloading and what do you mean by method overriding? Give example. Difference between method overloading and method overriding. Very, very important question. Method overloading and method overriding. Difference, example, program concept. Now the programs. Prime number check. It can be a single prime number check or in between a range 1 to 100 or A to B. Leap year, palindrome of a number, Armstrong of a number, bubble sort, linear search of a number, pattern display. There can be any pattern display, sum of digit of a number, Fibonacci series. So these programs are very, very important. All the program need to be right or need to be expressed before the exam. String palindrome, dictionary creations of students' information like student name, roll number, marks, department, GCD of two numbers using recursion, power of x to the power y using recursion, factorial using recursion, multiplication table normally in Python program, hierarchical inheritance with an example. So these are all Python programs. Next, what is recursion? Recursion versus iteration, most important difference, advantage and disadvantage of recursion. Explain string functions. What are the string function available or methods available? How slicing operator is used in list or string? Different types of list methods. With an example, we need to remember all the methods. There can be any type of method in the question paper. What is pickling and unpickling? What is the difference between shallow copy or deep copy? What is the difference between del and remove? All are three question each, 3 marks each. What are collections? What is the significance of collection in Python? What is the purpose of is, not, and in operator? How does range works? Scope of the variable, different types of scope. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, each question are very, very important with 3 marks. Next, is Python is compiled language or interpreted language? Explain. What is argument S or key argument S? These are the variable length arguments. What are the benefits using Python language as a tool in the present scenario? Why Python is used and what is the application of Python? This is the answer of this question. Does Python support multiple inheritance? Give example. Does Python support multiple inheritance? Give example. What are the access specifier, public, private? All these access specifier need to be specified with the example. Next, explain the characteristic of tuple. What are the characteristic of tuple? Explain different methods of tuple. Difference between list and string. Next question, explain runtime and compile time polymorphism in Python. Actually, runtime means method of overriding and compile time method of overloading. How to destroy objects. Why Python is dynamic type language. Next, explain operator overloading, complex number operation like addition, multiplication, division, subtraction, add, multiply, subtract, divisions of two complex number using operator overloading in Python. Difference between package and module, how to create package, how to create module. These are the very important question. Next, last page. Python program to add two matrices, transpose of a matrix. Why indentation is required? Why indentation is important in Python? Explain pass and for with else. What is the purpose of pass in branching? What is the purpose of for with else? Best of luck for the exam. তোমরা best of luck for the exam. Subscribe the channel and share it to your friends for upcoming examination. Thank you very much for watching this video. Share and subscribe it. Thank you.